It's time.
Friends, the days are shorter, the lakes are frozen, and my mother's needles are knitting furiously to finish my new hat. So, let's get to work, shall we?
The new Lynx 2026 lineup ready for inspection, gentlemen.
Let's do this, brother. The Shredder RE. What's new?
Powder-optimized tunnel and new skis for better handling.
Handling and suspension.
Lighter, more obedient, improved balance and precision.
Approved. What's next, my friend?
The new Brutal RE. Now all with Radiant 2 design for more aggressive riding.
Engine.
850 E-Tech or 900 Ace Turbo R for raw power.
And here it is, the legendary Chief of the Snowfields, the Commander RE.
Radiant 2 design, best-in-class shock package, 180 horsepower, 4-stroke turbo engine.
Approved. The moment has arrived. For the first time ever, our most ferocious of beasts, our Sisu spirit, beloved in the Nordics, the Commander RE is heading for North America. Here in Rovaniemi, we do not just endure the cold, dark months. No, we live for them.
Hey everyone, I'm Sandy Scullion. Happy to be here to unveil another season of our sensational snowmobiles. As you've just seen, we're stoked to break out our hardcore Lynx lineup for model year 26. And joining me for the occasion, fresh from Finland, is Lynx Global Product Manager, Hannu Harkkonen.
Hey Sandy, it's a really exciting season for Lynx sleds for sure. Now, there might be some riders out there who aren't as familiar with the Lynx brand as we are in Scandinavia, where it has enjoyed legendary status for more than half a century. So maybe we can share a few words with our viewers about what continues to make these sleds so different from anything else out there.
Sounds good. For those of you who are still newer to the brand, by now you're probably getting more familiar with the built-tough attitude that defines Lynx snowmobiles and their riders.
You also know about the Sisu spirit that lives at the core of our Lynx DNA. No matter what gets dished out, we take it all with a smile. And no matter which model you ride, that unmistakable Lynxness is baked right in.
Exactly, Jan. Toughness, durability, and performance are at the core of every Lynx snowmobile. Designed to conquer the wildest winter conditions you can find, while leaving the competition eating your snow dust. Even on our standard Lynx model, you'll find performance-focused features rarely seen in similar price categories.
Right, and that's why, for model year 26, we decided to name our Lynx standard package the Core Package. Because really, our Core Package sleds are anything but standard. They come loaded with next-level features built to tame the roughest Nordic conditions, like legendary high-performance suspension and KYB shocks.
Then there's a reliable, fuel-efficient Rotax engine that won't let you down even in the trickiest snow conditions. Ergonomics custom designed for serious riding, a renowned Lynx system that lets you customize your sled for any adventure, and with the largest collection of accessories around by a long shot. And the list goes on.
Joining our other Lynx package names you already know, like the RE and the DS, the name Core is designed to elevate our entry-level offering, capturing the unrivaled quality and unmistakable Sisu spirit that live at the heart of every Lynx sled. Literally no other snowmobile brand delivers such a high-performance profile at this price point. Now, we Finns are famously modest, but this is absolutely a pride point for us.
As it should be. And also new for model year 26, virtually all of our Lynx core models will be upgrading to the incredible Radiant 2 platform. With that modern look, class-leading LED lighting, and rider-focused ergonomics, all engineered for those long rides in the polar night. So Anu, what does that all mean for our riders?
Great question, Sandy. It means in model year 26, our Lynx riders in Europe can get their hands on all that premium built-up attitude at incredible value.
Sounds like a pretty big win to me. Great sharing the stage with you, Anu.
Commander RE, ready for inspection.
Let's do this. Approved. Send it to North America.
We're going to move into white track crossover territory now, where we've got exciting news for our riders across the globe. And for that, straight from Finland, just like me, I'm pleased to have our Lynx product specialist, Joni Launonen, joining me, who I guess is now a world-famous actor as well.
Kiitoksia, Hannu. Great to be here with you all today.
Hey Joni, tervetuloa.
Kiitos, kiitos.
Before we get into it, I'd like to share a bit about what white tracks mean to Lynx and to Scandinavian riders. I mean, before joining the Lynx team, you were a snowmobile journalist for many years. And you were even there in the 80s when Lynx was launching groundbreaking white tracks like the GLX, when no other OEM really had anything like it.
Yeah, Lynx has actually been building sporty white track snowmobiles for decades, and they have been top-selling models in Scandinavia for just as long. Lynx really changed the name of the game with the GLX, and again later with the Commander.
I would also say that Scandinavians think quite differently about white tracks.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of enthusiasm around the white track crossovers where we live. We modify them, we wrap them, and of course, we ride the hell out of them.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
Hardcore enthusiasts in Scandinavia really enjoy showing their love for the white track crossovers with lots of customization. And there are even more reasons to love our Lynx models in 2026 because both the brutal white track, the unstoppable extreme crossover, and the Commander, the beast built for aggressive riding and heavy hauling, are moving to the Radiant 2 platform.
But there's more to the story, because in model year 26, the Commander RE is also making its way to North America.
Yes, Scandinavia's ultimate snow weapon is heading across the pond to steal the whole snow. So let's take a look under the hood.
Yeah. First, as we said, the 2026 Commander RE is built on our awesome Radiant 2 platform. Radiant 2 is packed with premium features like super bright LED lighting and a 10.25-inch touchscreen display with built-in GPS and an all-new group ride feature. Next, Hannu, I'm going to let you do the honors and talk about everyone's favorite topic, suspension.
Oh yeah, thanks for that. Lynx is legendary for building tough-as-nail suspension systems, and the Commander RE is no exception. Our robust Easy Ride Plus rear suspension means a smooth ride on any terrain, incredible deep snow handling, and great control when you're towing a load. Plus, the Sirius RE shock package with massive KYB Kashima-coated shocks is calibrated to tame the roughest conditions and haul the heaviest of loads.
Yeah, exactly. And just like on all RE models, you got sturdy rail reinforcements here. So no matter the terrain, how hard you are hitting it, or how much you're hauling, your sled will never let you down.
And the power will never let you down either. With the Rotax 900 Ace Turbo R engine, plus a 20-inch wide Powder Max track with solid grip to put all that power to the snow, no matter the condition.
And to get most out of that 180 horsepower, whether you're riding at speed or hauling heavy stuff, the Commander RE comes with 2-speed gearbox.
Now, we need to tell you about a totally new innovation that is exclusive to Lynx, standard on the Commander RE. A snow flap that you can flip up to minimize drag in deep snow. Plus, that means it won't get stuck under your track when you reverse.
Now that's a smart feature. Kinda makes you wonder why someone didn't think of it sooner. Since we are talking about new innovations that are exclusive to Lynx, how about high-performance 4-piston brake to give you more braking power with less effort, which of course means more control.
Now, we already had this braking system in the Rave RE, but putting it on a white track crossover is a bold statement, to say the least.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
There's still more to share, and we cover all the goodies in the walk around, so you'll want to catch that for sure. So, in your expert opinion, Joni, if we had to sum up this super powerful, multi-capable crossover sled in one shot, what would it be?
That's easy. I would say 2026 Commander RE doesn't raise the bar, it's more like, mikä se on? Niinku murskaa.
Ah, it crushes
Yes.
it. Oh, yeah. Nice. I can't wait for our riders in North America to get their first taste of what it can do. Thanks for being here today, Joni.
Kiitos itsellesi, Hannu. Nähdäänpä lumilla.
Yep. See you out in the snow.
Rave RE ready for review.
Nice. What's new? Approved.
All right, let's get a little more terrain specific now, starting on the trails with the Rave RE. Built with pure racing pedigree, it's always ready to tame the toughest trails and conquer the rowdiest racetracks. But for model year 26, we've tweaked the Rave RE recipe to make it spicier than ever. Starting with a new LFSR front suspension. Think monster mogul taming capacity, incredible stability, and ultra-precise steering when the going gets rough. So you can rail through those bumpy curves with both your speed and your confidence intact. The suspension has been engineered with a taller ski leg, which puts the roll center closer to the center of gravity. Combined with a few other key refinements, such as a tilted shock angle and a repositioned sway bar linkage, the new suspension delivers an incredible 20% less chassis roll. Your skis stay flatter in the corners, and you'll notice a lot less chassis deflection in those hard-hitting curves. Now, Nordic riding is quite different. Our trails are traditionally ungroomed, with lots of crazy moguls. It's much rougher and wilder than a lot of North American terrains. So to help riders keep control in the big bumps, we also refined the steering precision and steering ratio. The new LFSR front suspension, combined with the massive 46mm Kashima-coated KYB Pro shocks, delivers industry-leading suspension capacity to help you master those monster moguls. Like always with the Rave, the fiercer the trail, the greater the pleasure. Then, to give riders a ferocious new engine option, we looked no further than the engine that made us all fall head over heels for the Rave GLS Anniversary Edition last year. The Rotax 850 E-Tech Turbo R, also known as the industry's most powerful two-stroke engine. And finally, we carried the black wave of popularity over to the Rave RE, treating riders to a menacing-looking new color option this season. A spicy new recipe for the front suspension and a spicy new color combo, the model year 26 Rave RE is looking pretty hot. Now, it's time to go play in the powder.
Shredder RE ready for inspection.
What's cooking? Approved.
The Lynx Shredder still dominates the deep snow, and now with some awesome updates for the season ahead. To share his first-hand experience riding the 2026 Shredder, I'm pleased to welcome one of our favorite Lynx ambassadors, well known for his crazy back and front flips in real backcountry conditions. Straight from Sweden, Andreas Bergmark.
Thank you, Hanu. Glad to be here. Yeah, I got to try out the new Shredder RE in British Columbia, and I'm really impressed with the updates you guys have made. The whole sled feels easy to ride, especially in the technical tree riding, which is what I love.
A big part of that transformation is a weight loss of up to 5 kilos, or 11 pounds. That's so some key components get trimmed down, like the tunnel, cooling system, springs, skis. So, what do you like about the new tunnel?
Honestly, with the shorter, tapered design, it's almost like it's not even there. Since it's not in my way, it's much easier to navigate when I'm doing hopovers and tight turns on the steep hills. And by shortening the cooler and bringing it closer to the front, you get less ice building up in the rear.
That's great to hear. Now, the running boards are also new, higher, grippier, with larger openings. How did those changes impact your riding?
Well, with the new running board's positioning, you're riding closer to the handlebar, so you just feel closer to your sled, especially when you're climbing the steep hills, which is when you want that extra control.
Good stuff. So I'd like to get into the suspension for a minute, because with this new suspension geometry, we are aiming to keep the track more parallel to the chassis when you're side hilling. Did you notice a difference?
Oh, for sure. It feels much easier to side hill on the Shredder now. It holds the line really well and takes a lot less effort to handle. I think the new front end has a lot to do with that as well.
Oh, definitely. The new LFSDS front suspension has been optimized specifically for deep snow riding. Combined with the new twin-link steering system, we're talking skis that turn up to 40% sharper.
Yeah, I really like that. That's why it was so easy to throw sideways and make fast corrections in tricky situations. Like, let's say you're initiating a side hill or trying to save one, and you're in an awkward position. Now, with that additional sharpness in the ski turn, it's so nice to be able to just push your sled back onto the side hill.
Talking about that, I know you like to climb as high and steep as you can. So, did you notice any difference in the Shredder's climbing capability in the steepest slopes?
Oh, it was much easier to climb. It's really easy to control the ski lift by shifting my weight. And as I was saying earlier, the higher running boards let me stay closer to the handlebar.
But the Shredder is also famous for easy wheelies, and we all like that, don't we?
Of course, and it's still there. I'm sure about that. Just shift your weight a bit and your skis are up.
That's music to everybody's ears, I'm sure. So, we've got a shorter and narrower tunnel, running boards that are higher and more open, new suspension front and back, and lots more, except weight, of course. Of all that, Andreas, what would you say is your favorite improvement?
Honestly, I would say it's the new Blade DSS skis. They're super easy to ride, much more predictable, especially when you're crossing old tracks. They're more accurate, they require less effort. Pretty perfect, in my opinion.
Perfect sounds like a great way to wrap up. Thanks a lot for being here, Andreas. Super nice to hear feedback on the new Shredder's performance directly from one of the experts.
Thank you for having me, Hanu. Can't wait to see some of your riders out there trying it out for themselves.
I'll tell them to look for you at the top of the steepest hill they can find. Of course, as always, there are still more Lynx updates to discover for model year 26, so make sure you catch the walkarounds later for all the details. And head to your local Lynx dealer or visit brplynx.com. Now, stay tuned, because you're about to discover how we're leveling up your connected experience in 2026.
Hey everyone, I'm Marie from the BRP Connectivity team, here to share some pretty exciting updates with you for the season ahead. Model year 26 brings some big improvements to our entire BRP connectivity ecosystem. The 10.25-inch touchscreen display, the BRP Go app, and the Vibe communication systems. Every upgrade has been designed to make your life easier and your ride stress-free. But the biggest news this season is the all-new built-in group ride feature on our 10.25-inch display. We heard you loud and clear, and yes, live offline location sharing is finally here. Now, even when you're not connected to a cellular network, you can find and track your riding buddies in real time, as well as other BRP vehicles within a mile of you. If you're looking for some extra peace of mind, When you're trying to keep tabs on everyone in your group, especially if they end up in a yard sale situation, this is a game changer. The Group Ride feature allows you to share your position offline with your fellow riders. In just a few easy steps, you can create your own group or join an existing one. You'll be able to see everyone's live location right on your display. This new feature comes standard on all Model Year 26 Ski-Doo and Lynx Snowmobiles with the touchscreen display. And for Model Year 23, 24, and 25 sleds, it's available as an accessory as well. Of course, with the built-in GPS system, you'll also be able to see topographic maps and snowmobile trails, leave breadcrumbs to record your trips, and, new for 2026, see your current altitude and scale on the map. If you're looking for a more enhanced navigation experience with features like route planning and turn-by-turn navigation, simply connect your phone to the display and take advantage of all of the features in our free BRP Go app. We've added some great news updates that make your ride easier to plan and manage, like the ability to add an extra stop to your route during a ride, create itineraries more easily, plus manage a range of audio settings for the Vibe and Vibe Universal Communication System right from the app. So, if you haven't downloaded BRP Go yet, there's never been a better time to do it. Now, even when you're out there getting lost in the moment, you'll never lose track of where you or your fellow riders are at. Thanks, everyone. I'll be watching for you out there using my new built-in Group